Hello again, viewers. Kego here with another Cons of Tarkir 8-4 draft for Wayfaring Games. Looking to win this one as always. Doing it by myself so far. We'll see if anybody joins up, and we'll see you in there. Alright, we are back to do the drafting section. And I mean, I'm looking at it, the rare is just awful. So we aren't even going to try the rare. And then we've got 2 3-color lands, which are really just tempting to snatch up here. Like one of those two. And I don't even know which one at this point. Pine Walker, Hooting Mandrills, Bring Low is okay. Like, this is just an awful, awful pack. How much do I want Pine Walker is what I'm wondering. I don't get to play with it very often, so I guess just based on that, I'll highlight it. And I don't know, like, the fact that there's 2 in here really just throws me off. So I'm just going to go with the Pine Walker here. Burn Away. Burn Away is pretty easily like a bomb card. Or actually it would be removal, right? But yeah, it's insane. 6 damage, kills almost anything in the format. And it exiles the graveyard, which is useful. And I mean, against almost every deck in some situations, you know. Lots of people are running Delve at some minor or major point, so. Mardu Rough Rider's good too. Maybe we'll send our player to the left into Mardu. There's also a Mardu War Shrieker, awesome sauce. I love doing like blowout tempo plays with that. Smite the Monstrous and Unyielding Crew Mara are a couple other fine cards, you know. Just noting some of the good cards. Burn Away is definitely the pick of picks there. Oh, wow. So we got the Invocation, but considering I just drafted a Burn Away, and there's an Arrow Storm in the pack, I'm just going to go ahead and snap that up. There's other decent cards in here. Defiant Strike is pretty good. You know, I don't know how I feel about it. It's good. You want it in a certain kind of deck, and you're okay with having it in pretty much any deck that's running heavy white. Sultai Scavenger. Kintry Warden is actually not bad if you get the right deck with it. It's bad if you're just playing it as is, but in some decks it's good. Well, an Alpine Grizzly here. Are we forcing too hard? I guess that's what I need to ask myself at this point. We've seen 2 good red cards, 2 good green cards. I think we just stay the course at this point. We don't really have any reason to go any other. We're not losing out on any cards in this pack. Sidisi's Pet is okay. Despise is okay. Canyon Lurkers is okay. I guess a land. And the Ponyback Brigade. But that's 3 colors, and probably 3 colors we aren't going to run. Well, Horde Ambusher is solid. Yeah. Nothing really else I can say about this pack. A bunch of cards we've seen. Cranial Archive is not a card I'm going to be interested in picking up. Trumpet Blast, but this isn't going to necessarily be a Trumpet Blast deck. And yeah, a Horde Ambusher is just strictly better. Another Arrow Storm. Hey, hey, hey. We in Team Kego love the removal. We love it. What do? We love it. I just made up my own team too. It's me. Lots of unyielding crew Mars, but not much to say about that. Foil. Dazzling Ramparts is a cool card too. Okay. Cool. Wow, we've got the startings of a pretty decent green-red deck. Summit Prowler at this point is not going to be hard to pick up, to put in. Yep. We like big fatties and removal. And then this lonely Horde Ambusher is something else. I guess Blinding Spray is like a card that I might want to pick up since it's an uncommon and I won't have another chance, but I don't see myself ever playing that. And a Highland game is nice, but I'm not fond of 2-drops in this format. They're okay. I think I'll pick up the Highland game. No. Goblin Slide, this doesn't seem like a Goblin Slide deck, and then the rest of it's just crap. So we've got a Whirlwind Adept, or counter drafting the Scour Barons. I guess we could potentially play something with it. Like maybe splash an Abzan Guide. Yeah, that seems better than the Whirlwind Adept. Valley Dasher or Dismal Backwater? I guess with all of our removal, Valley Dasher is not bad. Dismal Backwater, I don't see myself playing that. Maybe I should just pick it. Nah, I'll pick something I'm more likely to use. Not very likely to use. Okay, so I'm not gonna play Unyielding Krumar. Seen plenty of them, so I'm not taking anything away from my opponent. So I'm just gonna get this Heart Piercer bow. No real reason. Hey, there's a couple cards I would play if I was playing black. Might actually like look into Sidisi's Pet, but probably not. Bunch of crap sideboard cards. Can I hide these? Ah, that doesn't work. Might as well get rid of that too. We'll sort by CMC. Yeah, we'll be able to see stuff better that way. There we go. How are we looking so far? I mean, these 2-drops are pretty underwhelming, but they could be good given, like, if I get more Arrow Storms and maybe a Winter Flame, you know, some things like that. I'm not looking to go blue, but I don't really want to, but given, you know, a couple Winter Storms, sure. Or Winter Flames. I think that's the name of the card. Hey, I should... Oh, there's a sweet one. I should increase the size of these cards. Yeah, let's do that. That looks nice. Sorry, I go from different like monitors all the time and kind of got to change things around, but Yep, that Mardu Heart Piercer is pretty freaking sweet, and it looks good with these 2-drops. We'll probably get this Valley Dasher back if we want it. I'm not really interested in the rare. It's a double blue cast to get value out of it, and you gotta leave yourself open for it. Nah. Mardu Warshrieker would be sweet to come around, but I don't see that. I mean, we could get like a raid ferocity deck going on. That'd be sweet. Heck, let's throw some Delva in there too. Just kidding. We've got a shot at another Summit Prowler. A Swift Spear, which is not really what we're looking for here. Wind Scout's nice, so is Force Away, but I think if I was going to pick either of these, I would actually pick up the Swiftwater Cliffs first. But, I mean, why not just pick up the big creature that it trades with almost anything in the format? And keep our deck like as streamlined as possible, you know? We'll go into different colors when we have to, but right now, this looks pretty good. Oh man, blank screen. The only thing I am looking at, we might run into some problems with like the really high, like the walls deck. That might be annoying to play against. This Tormenting Voice is a fine card actually. Quite like Tormenting Voice, getting 1 or 2 in a deck, and then heck, if we can splash blue for a Treasure Cruise, that'd be really sweet. Necropolis Fiend, not going to black at all for that. This is another pretty bad pack. The 2 uncommons in the pack are just abysmal that are left. I guess Bring Low is worthy. But I like Tormenting Voice better. Ooh, Become Immense is a nice card for this. Mystic Away, it's not bad. I don't want to pick up a Valley Dasher. Kill Shot would be sweet if we were playing white, but we're not. Pretty late Kill Shot. Maybe. But Become Immense is actually better than Kill Shot in my opinion. Now, the first Become Immense. Start to get more of them, and it does get a little, it gets a little ugly. So, we've got 13 playables. Like, these 2-drops are weak, but everything else is really nice. Oh man, so we either have Frontier Bivouac or Woolly Loxodon. And that is pretty tough. Frontier Bivouac opens us up to blue a little bit, but it also just like fixes us. I'm gonna pick the Bivouac. It's just an uncommon. This is a common. You know, I'm not gonna see many of these. Maybe it's wrong just because I might get it on the wheel, but this is a crappy pack. I don't think I'll get it on the wheel. It's a 3-color land. So we've got Trail of Mystery with with very few morphs. Very few morphs. This actually doesn't seem like a Trail of Mystery deck. Board Ambusher is nice. I'm honestly contemplating the Treasure Cruise here for reasons I had stated before. You know, I could get a couple Tormenting Voice and just like go nuts with the card advantage. And I like that actually. I like the treasure cruise here. You know, maybe get one blue fixing and then call it good from there. Secret plans, however. So right now, I'm in. I mean, I could do the secret plans deck. I could get the Barrage of Boulders or the Summit Prowler. I think I'm gonna pass on the secret plans. It just sends me in a direction I'm not ready to go at this point. I don't think. Barrage of Boulders seems nice, but I might just pick up another Prowler and go like smashy, smashy, stomp, stomp. Because I might see another Barrage. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go smashy, smashy, stomp, stomp. Ooh. So it's either Barrage or Savage Punch. I mean, I did get another shot at a Barrage, but I don't think there's any way I could ever justify that pick. Disdainful Stroke's a nice card to pick up too, if I were playing more blue. How many playables are we at? We're at 16. This last pack will probably be pretty good for us, the way things have kind of seemed. So, we can either look at another, like, bigger guy, and a morph to kind of fill in the curve a little bit, or this Valley Dasher. And I'm actually, like, just selecting that so I don't mess up, and I'm not sure here. I guess I was okay with the Valley Dasher here because I think that the 4/4 morph guy is pretty replaceable, while the Valley Dasher really fits one specific scheme. Force Away is a good card to get here. I mean, I don't know if I'll play it. I might. I'd like to, but it's blue. And I don't know if I want to mess with that. Well, I'm just going to take this Naturalize for no real reason at all and put it sideboard. I think I like the Boon for sideboard here. Take the, well, no, I'll just put that inside. Okay. So we're not quite there yet. I'll leave that Force Away in here. So there are several solid cards. Menace Rider would be awesome if it were my colors. And I might just want to pick it based on value. But if I'm doing an 8/4 draft, that seems pretty foolish. Dead Drop is the hotness, but black. And we don't have any black fixing. Not to mention we're really not looking to... Oh, we do have a little bit. Not really, though. But Savage Punch is what I'm going to highlight here. Bloodfire Expert on the wheel seems nice. Kind of want it. Hopefully I'll get it. Actually, looking at this pack, I probably should get it. Like, there's some mediocre cards in here, but there's quite a few solid ones. Like, this will get picked, this will get picked, this will get picked. For sure. And then the Bloodfire Expert is just kind of hoping from there that this will probably get picked over that, or the Bloodfire Expert. Okay, so there's a lot of good cards not for me in here. There's like the Warriors deck cards. This land, which I'm not going to go white. So we've got Raider Spoils. Awesome. I think you guys probably know by now that I love that card. I drafted like Warriors decks a lot. I never went like straight black-white, I don't think. But I drafted a lot of Warriors decks, and the Raider Spoils was so sweet. Sultana Charms, really nice card. It's got usable modes. Abzan Guide and Mardu, Horde Chief, Sultai Scavenger. But I think I'm going to get the Awaken the Bear as a combat trick. Something to surprise my opponent, make it play differently. The first one's good, I think. After that, you're just like, no thanks. I don't like playing around that type of stuff, or my opponent seeing through that type of stuff. Okay, so here's pretty good rundown of cards. I think it's, I mean, Hordeling Outburst is sweet, and I think it's even worth a little bit here on Moto. But how much sweeter for my deck would be the Ice Feather even? I mean, it's a morph, so it's always useful. And it's a 2/2 flyer on 2. If some miracle happens and I draw this in opening hand and that and a force. Is that stupid? Should I not be doing that? Oh man. I think I'm gonna go with it though. And then there's a Trumpet Blast, the next card. Which is actually like part of the reason I didn't pick the Hordeling Outburst is because I didn't have the Trumpet Blast. But hey, I guess I gotta look at this pack two different ways. I mean, Trumpet Blast is okay for my deck, maybe better later, like if I get some cards to go with it, like Hordeling Outburst. Or Mardu Ascendancy, Abzan Battle Priest, Bitter Revelation, Jungle Hollow. These are all really good for other people's decks, so I guess Jungle Hollow might be okay for me, but I don't think so. I think I'm just going to pick Trumpet Blast. Jungle Hollow is tempting, so is the Battle Priest, but Battle Priest really isn't that big a deal to me, I guess. Another Savage Punch? Wow, this deck was open. Loving that. I mean, there's still really good cards in this pack. There's Debilitating Injury, Take Up Arms. The token deck is just like, I just stole that Trumpet Blast from whoever's playing that token deck. And they're sad. Dragon Grip. Easily 2 for 1, but it does have Flash, which is pretty sweet. Maybe I underestimate this card in this deck. Like, it's pretty good in this deck, actually. Because the Flash makes it, like, so I don't get 2 for 1. I'll usually just get 1 for 1. Because I can play it out at the right time. So I do want this Tormenting Voice. But I definitely want the Alpine Grizzly more. If I can find 2 more Alpine Grizzlies, I'll be happy. So we're actually getting to where we have too many playables. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I might want to cut down on this 2-drop slot. Oh, there's a nice pickup for my deck. Kinda needed that. Boulders is a nice one. Also the Thornwood Falls. I mean, how much do I care about this treasure cruise here? It does give me some good late game. I might see another Boulders, so I'm gonna pick the Thornwood Falls here. I mean, another thought is, I'm just not going to want to take Treasure Cruise out, probably. Although, I don't know. We'll see what in-deck building. This is not going to play that other Highland game. Probably not even going to play the first one. Raider Spoils going all the way back around. I'm not. Well, I guess, would I lose to that card? Yeah, it makes their morphs trade with like my Summon Prowlers and stuff. Disdainful Stroke, nice sideboard card. Didn't get any like game-ending effects. I mean, I guess Treasure Cruise is a game-ending effect. Hopefully, I can just like get lucky and squeeze out a Barrage of Boulders. Dragon Grip. Dragon Grip is actually decent for this deck. Come on, Barrage. Dang it. I wanted boulders. Wow, why is everything so small? Make it bigger. Alright. Sorting. Take the Highland game out. Take out the Force away. Kinda wish I had another Tormenting Voice. Take out the lands. 23. Is this a 24 land deck? Or 18 land deck even? Kinda, sorta. Probably. Yeah. Yeah, probably. So what do we take out here? Probably just a Valley Dasher. Or a Dragon Grip. I like the Dragon Grip actually. People are gonna be like, what? I'll be like, yeah. Because, I mean, the idea with it is, okay, I don't play it into a bunch of open mana. And I flash it in. So I'm just gonna eat their creature. I'll hold it up. Probably won't ever play it, but I'll have, like, the idea in the back burner of my mind that, you know, rah! So, that's my idea with it. I think it goes decent in this deck. Could be wrong, though. 3 Savage Punch might be a little bit too many. Oh, Trumpet Blast. Trumpet Blast really just doesn't go in here. Yeah, I think that's worse than my Valley Dasher. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and take that out. Yeah. We're at 11 creatures? That seems really low. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow. Maybe we do just need to take out some of these spells for like these Highland game or something. Let's see here. A Savage Punch? Maybe? That seems like heresy. Guess that's a drawback of playing 2.5 colors in this format. I'm just gonna go with it, and hopefully we don't end up creature light. We do have a Tormenting Voice. I wish I would have gotten 2 of those. I would totally take out a Savage Punch for a Tormenting Voice in this deck, as sad as that sounds. But, yeah, that might help us get to our creatures, our Tormenting Voices and our Treasure Cruise. Maybe take out this Dragon Grip for a Highland game. But it enables Savage Punch. No, I'm gonna go with it. It may seem foolish, but don't call me a fool. So we're very heavy red. By very, I mean very, very, very. 12 cards, 5 of which are double casters. We're going to need 9 or 10 red sources. That's 7. I think we can take out. No, we can take one of those out for one of those. That's 10 red, 9 green. I mean, and 3 blue. Maybe we do just leave it at that. Sure. Gives us more opportunity to get our Ice Feather Raven going. 10 red. Do we want 11 red? I mean, I guess we could go with 11. Red, 3 blue. I don't know. Yeah, I think I like that. I really just don't want to draw both of these islands in one game. It's just going to make me cry. That's my main thing. Sure, we'll try it. We've got sideboard potentials to kind of change the layout of the deck a little bit. We did get a lot of like duddy cards. I don't know, maybe this draft was just kind of a duddy draft. But we're going to make it a winner. And we're going to submit right now. We will see you in match 1, game 1.
Hey, thanks for watching this draft section, and I want to encourage you to continue watching the rest of this tournament so you can see how well this deck performs. But nonetheless, if you want to see more drafting, you can go ahead and click on the video to my right, your left, to see last week's draft. And last but not least, if you like what we're doing here at Wayfaring Games and want to be a part of growing this community, I strongly encourage you to click on the subscription link above. All right, I'll see you then. Did you click on it yet? I don't think you clicked on it yet. Alright, I'll see you in a little bit.